Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Realm of the Gods ESBR and how you can beat it without using an item. So, pretty straightforward concept. Obviously, as I've mentioned before, going back, completing some of the older ESBR, bringing myself up to date while we have this bit of downtime. And yeah, just trying out some different categories and yeah, just enjoying the content a little bit. I know it's not always hard, sometimes it isn't always challenging, but there have been some close calls, especially when not focusing. And yeah, I think in general, it's just pretty fun to do. Realm of the Gods, ESBR and SBR when they first came out were very challenging. Realm of the Gods for a long time I believe was considered the hardest of the stages, and a large reason as to why Realm of the Gods was considered so difficult is mainly because, to cut a long story short, the stage has multiple enemies in every single stage, and what people need to understand is the way that it works in ESBR and SBR is the enemies traditionally are all relatively the same in strength. So if you have, for example, you face like one cell on his own, let's just say his super attack will be 600k. If you face cell and 4 cell juniors, the cell might have a 500k super and the cell juniors might have like a 350k super. So it makes it harder to face multiple enemies because you have sources of damage coming from different places. You also obviously have to deal with the different typings as well, which is always a bit of a schlep. And then of course on top of all of that, you also have to deal with the fact that you have the different enemies that you have to then focus and deal damage on. So it's not about just receiving damage, it's also about how you split your damage and who you're splitting damage on, etc, etc. Now, I did not obviously run just like a Universe 7 Jiren USS style gods team. That's definitely the strongest gods team right now. And I didn't run that because I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to try out a couple older Beerus and Whis units. I just wanted to try out a bunch of Beerus and Whis units. Just wanted to try something different. And just to obviously see and look at different units. That's ultimately what wanted to do. And I think it's sometimes a bit more fun to look at some of these units that maybe we haven't seen in a while. And a lot of these Whis units also thrive in the ESBR SBR situation. They provide stunning, attack down, defense down, and healing. And a lot of that stuff is, I don't want to say wasted in other events, but it's not as prominent because usually if you bring your Realm of the Gods event team, you're probably then going with the USS Reps of Universe 7 style gods team, which is great, but I mean why use it every single time we're trying to play the game? So yeah, I think ultimately for me, definitely this team a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. In terms of Realm of the Gods, there are quite a few leads now. There is Physical Beerus, who I'm using. There is Tech UI Goku, which a lot of people will probably use. There's also Tech Zamasu, and the Zamasu team was the other team that I debated, but I thought, rather save it for something else. But I do really like the Zamasu team, and I think, that's also one of the, really fun teams, and it would have been really good as well, I think personally, because it's a really strong lineup that also thrives in having things like attack down and healing and all that sort of stuff that makes the ESBR situation a lot better. Then you have the AGL. Zamasu is also a lead, the Int Goku is also a lead, the Blue Boys, the Int Resurrection of F Blue Boys. So you got quite a few different teams, I want to say, that you probably can run. I think, for me, like I said, this team really functioned more than fine. I had a lot of fun running physical Beerus. There were one or two close calls where we caught a super attack that maybe we didn't want to catch. But generally speaking, I would say there wasn't a huge problem with running the team. The Whis were kind of fun to run. The Tech one was really cool to run. Lots of stunning. The Int one was cool as well. Nice supporting and stunning and everything, which was cool. Vardos was great. Obviously not at her full power, but I think she was really a lot of fun. So that was really cool. And yeah, it was just a nice, interesting team to run. It wasn't anything amazing. It wasn't the most insane team in existence. But I found it fun to run. I enjoyed running this team. It was really something different for me. And I haven't run some of these Whis units in a while. I should have run the Strength LR. I really need to find an excuse to run that unit again. I love running them with Beerus. And I also wanted to run the Tech Beerus. But yeah, I thought maybe I'll leave them for something else, like a Siblings Bond, Champa and Beerus team. Felt really potentially fun to do. So yeah, that was just something that went through my head. But overall, I would say, yeah, the biggest difficulty is always dealing with the multiple enemies. It's something that's really hard. It's always difficult. And I think, as like someone who plays the game, I think that's something a lot of people, even to this day, struggle with. It's, not the easiest thing to balance. But yeah, I think, for me, definitely how can I say, I think this team was fun. We had the Jirens for stunning. That was pretty cool. Strength Jiren stunning. We had Tech Jiren. We had some pretty interesting units. So yeah, but that's it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did. And otherwise, leave a like. And I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe. And if you need any more help, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, bye.